Now I request Honorable Minister to address the gathering.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good evening. Mr. C.R. Janardhan, President FKCCI, and all the dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen present in the meeting, and the winners and participants of the Export Awards, and my media friends. It gives me immense pleasure to address the stellar gathering at the 15th Exports Excellency Award Council organized by the FKCCI. I am honored and privileged to be with all of you today while speaking about vision for Karnataka. I congratulate all the winners and the participants of the 15th Export Excellence Award. Karnataka has a long tradition of overseas trade. Historically, the state has been a significant exporter of commodities like coffee, silk, cashew nuts, handicrafts, and agarbattis. In the last 2 decades, the state has emerged as a significant player in the export of electronic information technology, pharma and biotechnology, automobile, aerospace and defense, engineering and electronics. Karnataka ranks first in software service exports and stands fourth in merchandise exports in the national export basket during the year 2018-19. Karnataka's export amounted to about 6,59,425.33 crore. Already our President spoken in his speech. In 2018 and 19, which constituted about 17.4% of the country's exports. The share of merchandise exports in the national exports constitute around 5.3% and software service exports around 39% for the year 2018-19. Keeping the needs of the export sector in mind, the state hosted the Global Exhibition on Services 2019 program. This program provides insights on specific measures for augmenting exports in the service sector. The state government is working round the clock to promote the export sector by conducting various capacity building programs, providing services across market intelligence, export documentation, finance, and other critical areas to the exporting community. Ladies and gentlemen, the state has made not only significant stride in the reforms but also undertook several visionary reforms to revive the industrial growth and made it easy to do business in Karnataka. Karnataka has been a first state in the country to launch Karnataka State Industries Facilitation Act, Amendment Act 2020, which aimed at simplifying rules for the establishment of the micro, small, medium and large scale industries. Under this reform, the industry would not need any statutory permissions for the first 3 years so that their projects get off the ground faster. These permissions include approvals from the Pollution Control Board and building plan sanctions, trade licenses and licenses under labor laws, measures that would save a lot of time and cost for the industry. This is a very important major reform in the state, and it is the first of its kind in the entire nation. No state has implemented like this reform. Yes, first time we implemented in Karnataka. We have simplified processes set up a single window for investors and engaged in regular discussion with the industry to create a stable and policy-driven environment. Keeping the investor-centric approach, our government has launched the new industrial policy 2020-25 to build a prosperous Karnataka and create jobs for the youth. Under the new industrial policy 2020-25, Karnataka becomes the first state in the country to introduce production-linked incentives for all the businesses. This is also very important point we have included in the industrial policy. On the basis of the production-linked, we have policy to distribute the subsidies. It is also first of its kinds in the entire nation. And already the government aims to create 20 lakhs jobs during the industrial policy period 2020-25. And Karnataka is also the hub of ITEs services in the country. Keeping that in mind, our government approved a new information technology IT policy 2020-25 to help the state increase its contribution towards the goal of $1 trillion digital economy and create 6 million jobs during the policy period. And already our President Janardhan mentioned in his speech that another very important reform is the amendment to the Land Reforms Act. By deleting the 79 AB in the Land Reforms Act, which already ordinance has been issued, in the coming session, we are going to present a bill and we are confident that we will get approved from the Assembly also. Because of this Land Reforms Act reforms, a lot of welcome from all the corners of the society, from particularly industry and even all the corners of the society, they welcomed. Because if you see, only it will be problematic for only to create a problem, and nothing has happened. If you have a look into 79 AB when it comes to existence, nothing has happened. Only violation cases, issues notice to concerned parties and revenue officers. They are so many harassing and everything. And whatever there is last result, no single acre has been vested with the government because of the violation. Nothing has happened. Only harakiri. So we avoided all these things. And now 79 AB, any industrialist wants to purchase for his industry directly from the farmer, if it 10 acres, 20 acres, 50 acres, 100 up to 108 acres, any industrialist can directly purchase from the farmer and start the industry immediately. So this is a very important reform in the Karnataka, and it will definitely give a good signal to all the investors. And another important thing, initiatives taken by the state for the export sector. Aligning with the Government of India initiatives of the Champion Services Sector scheme, the state has identified 6 champion services sector of the promotion. The draft reports of the identified sectors: health and wellness services, education services, infrastructure and construction services, remittance and immigration support services, logistics and transport services and entertainment services are being prepared. The state has prepared exclusive export strategy in association with Federation of Indian Exports Organization, which will provide a roadmap for enhancement of the merchandise exports of the identified products. The state has announced the exclusive policy for promotion of geographical indication in the state. The state has highest number of JLS in the country, totaling 46. Mysore silk sarees, Channapatna toys, Mysore wood inlay work, Bidri ware, Badgi chili, coffee and Mysore agarbatti products are famous and has vast market potential. Under the district as exports hub initiatives of the Government of India, the state has already finalized the list of potential products which have scope for exports in each of the districts, and necessary action would be taken to promote these products. As our President in his speech mentioned that FKCC also that coordinating in this regarding whatever the important products in the particular districts, yes, that definitely with our help, with coordination, definitely will extend all these things. We'll support it. Nine product specific clusters have been identified for the state, and Koppala is India's largest toys cluster with an eye on exports and also to provide employment to 40,000 rural youths. Already, Arvind Melligeri has in his acres company already purchased around about 600 acres in Koppala, and state government, our industry department, we are coordinating and supporting him for creating a toys cluster in Koppala. I think within a short period that will come into existence, and it creates more than 40,000 jobs in that area. And it is a very important game changer in the Kalyana Karnataka. That is very important things in Kalyana Karnataka. And under the Atmanirbhar program, steps have been taken to identify one district, one product for each of the districts for overall promotion of the product at a domestic as well as export market. I sincerely believe one such great opportunity to make Karnataka a more vital hub of investment and build robust industrialized economy that will set a benchmark for other states in the country. One thing already spoken by our President regarding that ranking, 17th rank, that we should not worry about that ranking, because it is surveyed in the last year from the March 2019, and the evaluation has taken place in the month of November, December 2019, and actually it has to be announced on the March 2020 only. Now it is announced, and you see the atmosphere on the in that period, that the political uncertainty, instability is there in those period, and now after all the reforms we are taken, and it is welcomed by all the industrial people and every ordinary citizens also. If now survey taken place, definitely we will be in 5 ranks. Definitely we will in 5 ranks. I am very much confident that in the next year survey, definitely we are within 5, as already stated by our President, that definitely will get the rank. And without that also, whatever the situation it is in Karnataka, it is always industry friendly state. It is industry friendly, and we are making a lot of reforms and administrative reforms. Whatever already members informal discussion regarding tax matters is concerned, regarding fixation of the land rate is concerned, so many things that we have to take the decision. So many things are pending last so many years. So one by one, I am following up, and definitely I am very much confident something will be happened, and it is good for the industry regarding tax matters and fixation of the rate of the plots is concerned. Everything will take notice. Definitely will do something in coming days. Thank you, FKCCI, for allowing me to address the award ceremony, and look forward to working with you in the future, and who are the winners in the export award. Definitely I am congratulate. And regarding another important thing, what our President mentioned in his speech, that some forts have to be developed in Karnataka. For that purpose, I instructed concerned officers, particularly infrastructure department, to develop the Belikeri Fort in Karwar, and I personally visited the Belikeri Fort, and we have taken the task to develop that Belikeri Fort, and some other small ports also we are planning to develop from the infrastructure department. That will also change the gamer in the even North Karnataka. Once Belikeri Fort comes into existence, it is developed, definitely it is game changer. So many things we are planning. Definitely in coming days, it is good for the Karnataka, and good for the exporters also. We are taking so many reforms. Thank you very much. Thank you.
ಈ 79AB ಅಮೆಂಡ್ಮೆಂಟು ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಂಥ ಜಗದೀಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟರ್ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಿಂದ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೋದ್ಯಮಿಗಳು ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡೊಂದು ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡೋಣ.